okay?
Loud and clear. How about me?
All right, great, good. So this brightness.
A little loud. Is this? Will this? Oh, up here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So that's your own personal volume.
Okay.
Right, and then you have volume on your headset as well.
Okay.
All right. So we got volume for the radio. So that's like both of us, right? Then you have your side volume. Then you have your headset volume. So there's like 3 possible volume issue points.
Okay.
Right. Let's see. So this thing should be on auto brightness, and it usually is. But if it's not, we can go to our auxiliary. Whoops. We can go to our auxiliary chapter right here, and display backlight. Enter. It's on auto right now, so it's like, you know, fluctuating brightness. But if we can put it on manual if we want to, and then, you know, we can adjust the brightness and stuff like that. But I think auto is fine.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this thing is like ridiculous. Oh my gosh. It's like, okay, all right, cool.
Me a little mouse over here or something.
Right, exactly. I wish it was
touch.
touchscreen, you know?
Yeah.
We don't have glass cockpit. That's okay. Okay, sweet.
Alright, so oil pressure check is good, radio system on, we're good with that. Okay, so before taxi, brake check.
And you can turn your landing light on now, and we'll pretty much have that on for the whole time.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Okay, and you got brakes, right?
Yeah, I'll check mine. My controls.
Controls.
Hey, your controls.
The controls.
Hey, your controls.
Okay.
They can bring the throttle down.
Yep. Oil temperature green before taxi. It is coming up. Brief taxi route. I'm gonna listen first.
Alright, good idea.
27.
Victor. Groton Tower information, Victor. 2356 Zulu weather. Wind 310 at 4, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature 8, dew point -4, the altimeter 2969er. RNAV GPS and visual approach in use, arriving and departing runway 23. Advise on initial contact, you have Victor.
Okay. We
All
got
right.
Victor 2969.
Alright, cool. One thing we can notice here is the amp indication, right? So at night, there's obviously a lot more electrical equipment on than during the daytime, okay?
Okay.
So that's when we kind of have to worry about exceeding the max continuous load of our alternator, okay? So maximum continuous load means you don't want to be over this amount for a extended amount of time.
Right.
So
you can have little peaks above it, but
Right.
you don't want to stay there. Okay.
so 30 is our maximum continuous load.
Okay.
Right? The alternator is a 60 amp alternator. So it can go up to 60 amps, but you don't want it to get that high, okay?
Okay.
So let's say we like throw on the wingtip lights, let's say we throw on the anti-collision lights, right? So we're way up there.
Yep.
Right? So we don't want to be in this position for very long,
Okay.
okay? So maybe like just during when we're right about to land,
Okay.
all right? And I can even throw the fuel pump on, all right? And that adds a little bit, right?
Yep.
So like right when you're like, you know, on downwind, go ahead, click, 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 right? But then when you're taking back off, you know, 300 feet, turn them off, okay?
Okay.
Except for like necessary stuff.
So maybe like I'll make my midfield call and then throw those on.
Yeah.
And then when I get down, I'll shut them off.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right, and then you can bring the throttle back again. All right, and then let's see, anything else here that you should know about? It's all working.
What was that test?
Oh, okay. So these are annunciator lights. They're like idiot lights on the car.
This is 126
Oh,
Hotel Foxtrot.
so right now
November 126 Hotel Fox, Groton Tower.
the vacuum light is on
126
Yep.
because our suction is very low
Plum Island.
because the engine RPMs
Victor.
aren't very high. But when I rev up the engine, it goes away.
26
Yep.
Now the vacuum pump is working good.
Okay.
All right.
23, right downwind.
If ALT goes on, it means the alternator is having some problems, right?
Okay.
If the oil light goes on, it means the oil system has problems, okay?
Okay.
So these lights direct you to look at an instrument to see what's going on, right? So VAC, look at the suction,
Got it.
okay? ALT, look down here. Oil, look, oil pressure, oil temperature,
Okay.
all right? So, I mean, you should already be, like, looking at that stuff, but that is just to draw your attention to it, basically. And then we're just testing it right there just to make sure the bulbs are working.
Okay.
All right, anything else here? That should be about it. As we taxi, I'll point out some more stuff to you. Also, at night, make sure you stay on the center line, because if we get off center line, boom, all of a sudden we're in the grass because we didn't see it, right? So stay on the center line, okay? This airport we're pretty familiar with, but in an unfamiliar airport, that's especially important.
Okay.
Okay? All right, let's do it.
Okay, so brief taxi route. Expect to taxi via Charlie to runway 23.
Okay, sounds good. So you're going to request closed traffic.
Ground, Cherokee 72 Quebec at the coastal ramp with Victor. Request VFR closed traffic. VFR.
Cherokee 1072 Quebec, ground, runway 23, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie, runway 23, Cherokee 72 Quebec.
All right, cool. Feel free to mess with the panel lights as much as you want. You know, turn those down, turn those up, or whatever.
They seem pretty good right now.
All right, cool. And then this roller switch controls the panel lights up here, as well as the brightness of this thing here, which is a little bit weird that they're linked, but they are. So.
Oh, I thought that was for the wings.
So it is. So right here, click. That's off, right?
Oh, okay. It's just
whereas,
on off for
so
the wings.
Now it's on, no matter how high I roll the switch. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's a little bit weird. All right, there's the center line. That's wonderful. All right, and then go straight ahead out on the runway. You see that little 2?
No.
It's like,
yes, I see it.
Okay,
yeah,
right.
That's 2,000 feet, right?
2,000 feet that way left.
Okay.
All right. So when we're on the other side of that 2 is a 3.
Yep.
All right, because you know the runway is 5,000 feet long. So when we
it's remaining 2,000 feet remaining.
Yep, 2,000 feet remaining.
Okay, got it.
Yep. So that's like when we do our stop and goes.
Yep.
If we are stopped before the 2 going that way, for 2,000 feet remaining this way, that's when we know, okay, we're safe to, like, you know, full power and let's take off. Okay? If we're not stopped before the 2, which should be no problem, then we'll just say, oh, Tower Cherokee, you have to go back. We're actually going to taxi back because we don't have enough runway left, basically.
Okay. So, when we do our stop and goes, I should pretty much as much aerodynamic braking and brakes as I can.
I mean, like, don't lock the wheels, but like, you know, be
give it some firm pressure.
Be firm with it. Yep.
Okay. Usually, I'm pretty like lax on the brakes, just because it's not usually necessary. But I'll add a little bit more.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I mean, you should have no problem stopping this thing in 3,000 feet.
Okay. And how will I request that?
You could just say, instead of touch and go, stop and go.
Okay.
Yep. The same time during your calls on the downwind, right?
Yep. And the first one I'll do a full stop taxi back.
Yep.
Okay.
So notice how there's no taxiway edge lights over there, so just be careful as you're swinging around.
Whoa. There we go.
You got the rotating beacon on top of the tower, right?
Yep.
Green, white, that tells you it's a civilian land airport. If it was sea, it would be white and yellow, which I don't really know how you can tell because sometimes the beacons look yellow.
Yep.
Even in the white. Military is green, white, white.
Okay.
But oftentimes when we're looking for an airport at night, the first thing we see is the rotating beacon. Because you can see that thing from pretty far away.
Okay. Flight controls check. Free and clear. Head instruments check. I set that.
We're just putting that to 0 because I'm going to use it to count our landings.
Okay. Cool. DG22. Alright. Everything looks good. Flight instruments primer locked. Okay, throttle 1800. Okay. Not moving. Good. Right is 82.
Here, try other one again.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on 1 second here.
That left? That was right.
There we go.
Okay.
I wonder if there's a loose wire. So these things are only grounded because there's a little tiny thin wire going from the magneto to the airframe.
Okay.
All right. And so if there's no drop there, then it could mean the mags are hot.
Which would mean that you don't want to be near the
prop. Right. Exactly.
Okay. Engine instruments green, fuel pressure, oil temperature, suction 5.0?
5.0, yep.
Alright.
And so a hot magneto will have no effect on the engine's operation when it's running.
Yeah.
But it's something that we should be like, yo, maintenance.
Yeah.
Look out for
safety
this.
problem on the ground, really.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna head on over.
Kind of cool how you can see the disc of the prop.
Yeah.
A lot easier at night than during the day.
That is cool. Also, I checked the GoPro footage. Remember, it was shaking around last time. It was totally fine. I was surprised.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's funny. Must be I don't know, some AI that I don't know.
Yeah, it's the stabilization or whatever. I knew it would work for general shaking, but rapid vibrating.
Really
I'm
fast
surprised.
vibration,
Yeah. All right. Before takeoff, check. Flaps set to the floor. Doors check.
Closed and closed.
Great. Magnetos both. Good. Lights is required. Throw them on now.
So turn these on.
Okay.
But only use these for landing.
Okay.
All right. Also, I mean, it's so annoying taxiing around with those stupid things on there, and it's
yeah.
Whatever. So yeah, only use that for takeoff and landing. We'll pretty much have them on almost the whole time.
Okay. Lights is required. Fuel pump on. Great. Fuel pressure's good. Transponder 1200. Altitude reporting. Trim set. Radio set. Our takeoff brief. We will be departing runway 23, staying in the pattern. If we're not up at the fueling tower, we'll abort the takeoff. If we are up and below 1,000 feet, we'll land straight ahead. If we're above 1,000 feet, we'll turn back and land on the runway.
Okay.
Okay. Groton Tower, Cherokee 72 Quebec, holding short of 23, ready for takeoff.
Cherokee 107 to Quebec, Groton Tower, runway 23, clear for takeoff, report left downwind.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, report left downwind, Cherokee 72 Quebec. What was that?
I was just a little bit.
Downwind runway 23. This is 6 Hotel
Hey, I'll
Farms,
turn
runway
the
23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land.
Turn the defrost on. All right, we're clear for takeoff. The runway's ours.
Okay. Okay. Looking for 60 knots.
Okay.
Holding center line.
All right, first night takeoff.
First night takeoff. Welcome to the sky. Yeah, it's definitely feels different.
Yep.
Kind of just staring at blackness.
Yep.
Not as bad now.
Yeah.
But I can see, you know, things on the ground.
Right.
I think I overshot that a little bit. Too excited by the lights. And I'm way high here. Okay, so that was that guy behind us.
Yep.
Groton Tower, Cessna Skyhawk 738 X-ray Alpha, 7 miles to the east. Inbound information, Victor.
Cessna 738 X-ray Alpha, Groton Tower, report left base, runway 23.
Groton Tower, Cherokee 72 Quebec, midfield, downwind, runway 23, request full stop taxi back.
Cherokee 72 Quebec, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, Cherokee 72 Quebec.
6 Hotel 5.
Alright, so,
right on Delta.
yeah, so when you called there, you kind of like went in like a little gap where
We were supposed to respond,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, I kind of realized that.
23 taxi via Charlie, advise ready, holding short.
Alright, 23 via Charlie, and we'll let you know when we're holding short, 126 on Foxtrot.
And I can throw the wingtips on now.
Okay.
Alpha, we'll report on left base 23.
Inbound for
And it's tough to say
0441 Groton Tower, report right
where
down,
I'm going.
runway 23.
Right downwind 238, 0441.
Okay, I see it now. What are those red lights?
Oh, so those red lights are basically like, you know the instrumentation at the end of the runway?
Yeah.
That's part of that, part of the localizer.
Okay.
And you can see the green lights now at the beginning of the runway.
Yep.
Oh, don't land before those.
Okay.
And really use the VASI to your advantage here.
Okay.
All right, how you feeling here?
Hi.
All right, how do you, okay, cool. Good. We can pretty much go power idle here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, nice landing.
Thank you.
All right, flaps to the floor. And, yeah, we can't get Delta, that's okay. We'll taxi past 3315, okay? And we're gonna have to get up on Charlie. Use all the 5,000 feet.
Oh, is Charlie the last one?
Yep.
Okay. Should I give it a little,
Nah, it's okay. No one's behind us or anything.
Alright.
You're trying to get your money's worth. Pay for the whole runway, you're gonna use the whole runway. Alright, so here we pick up the yellow center line. Right there.
Okay.
And then now we can use it, right? Before,
I don't,
here, look. It's like faded.
right here?
Yep.
Turn right?
Yep.
Okay.
Over there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Jeez.
That was a really nice touchdown. I mean, you came in like insanely high, but that was a great touchdown. And we'll stop here for after landing.
Alright. First night landing.
Yep.
Done. After landing, clear all runways, stop, flaps up, lights is required.
Alright. Well, yeah, turn the anti-collision off, yep, good.
Fuel pump off, and trim set.
Alright.
I don't think I really used it. And taxi plan confirmed.
Alright. So you can stay with tower here, and
okay.
you can tell them we're clear of 5 at Charlie. Oh, sorry, clear 2-3 at Charlie.
Okay, that's it.
And then request taxi back to runway 23.
Groton Tower, Cherokee 72 Quebec, clear of 23 at Charlie. Request taxi back to 23.
Cherokee 72 Quebec, runway 23, taxi via Charlie, cross 15.
Taxi via Charlie, cross 15, runway 23, Cherokee 72 Quebec.
Alright, cool. So if that runway was any shorter, we may have had to go around just because of how high we're coming in, but
yep.
You know, with 5,000 feet, that's a good amount of space for us.
126 Hotel Fox.
Alright, I'm just going to turn these on.
Runway 23.
System 126 Hotel Fox, Groton Tower, runway 23, cleared for takeoff, southwest departure approved.
And then, you know, the strategy with like the wingtip lights is kind of like, you know, your brights when you're coming at someone on the road or something.
Yeah.
If we're coming at somebody, we don't really want to like light up their windscreen with light, so we'll just turn the wingtip lights off. We'll keep the landing light on though.
Okay.
And there's no wind to speak of. That's what's kind of good about night, is that it's almost always calm.
And then when you cross the runway, are you supposed to put the anti-collision on?
Yeah.
Is that true? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so there's pros and cons of flying at night. Generally, it's less busy. We generally have the airport to ourselves. I mean, that's not the case right now, but... Alright, we're cleared across, 3315, clear right, clear left. I'm going to turn these off just because there's the over amp light was coming on at one point, which is weird because we've been below 30 pretty much the whole time.
You don't need the landing light when you're taxiing around at night, or do you?
I mean...
I'm sorry, you didn't just turn off... Yeah, what did you turn off?
I just turned off the wingtip lights.
Oh, okay.
So if I turn off the landing light...
Yeah, you can't see.
You know, that's kind of weird, right?
Yeah. But the wingtip lights you don't need on taxiing around?
Nope.
Okay.
It does help, but yeah, if that yellow light flashes again, I'm going to just turn them off and keep them off.
0441 is on a demo.
Well, only 2 planes in our fleet even have wingtip lights.
You're following Cessna turning a base.
It's this one and 41645. The other ones don't even have it.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it's not really necessary, but it helps. But when you're flying the Hudson River Corridor at night, you want everything on so people can see you. It's a really fun flight.
Where's the Hudson River Corridor? Over the Hudson River?
Yep. It's basically a VFR tunnel right through the Class Bravo airspace in New York.
Okay, so it's like specifically like right by New York City?
Yep.
Okay.
And basically you're...
Where Sully landed?
Yeah, pretty much. He flew right through the corridor. Alright, we'll turn the wingtip lights off for this guy landing. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's you fly like at 1,000 feet, like right next to the buildings in Manhattan. It's like, it feels illegal, but it's like one of the most fun flights you could ever do.
Cool.
Like, we're so lucky to live in this area. Like, I've done it 5 times.
Wow.
It's so awesome. I've done it once as an instructor, once with my cousins, once for my commercial, actually twice for my commercial stuff. Twice at night. That was super fun. Alright, once this guy passes, you can do the, actually, might as well do the before takeoff checklist right here.
Yeah. Before takeoff check, flaps set, doors check, closed, magnetos both.
80441
This is required. Good.
November 441,
fuel pump on.
23, clear, touch and go.
Touch and go, 80441.
Transponder 1200, trim set, didn't touch it, radio set, and takeoff brief, same thing.
Okay.
Groton Tower, Cherokee 72 Quebec, holding short of 23, ready for departure, close traffic.
Cherokee 72 Quebec, Groton Tower, hold short.
Holding short, 72 Quebec.
Ray, X-ray Alpha, turn right on Delta, you headed back for departure?
Roger, right on Delta, taxi back for departure, 73 X-ray Alpha.
Ray, X-ray Alpha, runway 23, taxi via Charlie, advise ready, holding short.
23, taxi via Charlie, and we'll advise when we're ready to go, 8 X-ray Alpha.
Do you think on that last landing that I turned base a little early?
Foxtrot, can we switch frequency?
Slightly, yeah.
6 Hotel
Okay.
Fox, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, good night, 120 Fox.
Yeah, as you were turning, I was like, huh, this is earlier than he usually does it, but if he does everything right, he can make it work out.
I kind of just like lost, like I was looking for 45 degrees off the left shoulder and I couldn't see it. And I was like, this seems...
Alright, if he doesn't call us in another 20 seconds, then we can assume he forgot about us, and we'll make another call.
Not sure exactly why he said hold short.
So that guy that's taxiing back, he was still on the runway.
Oh.
I thought he was doing a touch and go, but he didn't.
Cleared someone for touch and go, I thought.
Oh, maybe him. What the heck? I didn't even see that guy.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll turn this off. So he doesn't get distracted. Oh man, that's why Tower didn't say anything. I literally did not even see
I heard him say touch and go to someone, but I was like looking around, I didn't see him. Pretty clearly see him now.
Yep.
Kind of weird looking, like
Yeah, it
not
is.
seeing the plane at all.
Yeah, just the lights.
Like, at all, I can't see it. A thing. Now I can a little bit. It's pretty cool.
Yep. Alright, so if you could have the touchdown that you had last time with a normal approach, that's like awesome, alright? But yeah, that was like probably the softest touchdown you've ever had.
Yeah, I think it was.
Make left traffic, report midfield down, 1 clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, report left downwind, Cherokee 72 Quebec. Yeah, I think it was my best touchdown I've had.
Is it going to be left traffic or right traffic for 80441?
No 441, make left traffic.
Left traffic, 80441.
Oh, it's really busy right now for night. Alright, cool. From now on, I'd like you to audibly call out 3 greens, airspeed's alive, right?
Okay.
So if we were cruising around, like let's say we wanted to depart to Bridgeport or something, what I would do is, en route, I would turn off the anti-collision lights and turn, oh wait, no, sorry, jeez. En route, I would turn on the wingtip lights and I would turn off the anti-collision lights.
Okay.
Just because it's less strobing.
Good evening, Ground Tower. 22 Charlie Alpha is 14 miles to the northeast, inbound with Victor, just for stop and go.
Over 922 Charlie Alpha, Groton Tower, make straight in for runway 23, report a 4-mile final, I have 2 in pattern.
Straight in for 23, we'll report 4 miles out, 2 Charlie Alpha, thanks. Groton Tower, 738 X-ray Alpha, holding short of 23, we're ready to depart to the east.
Alright, another thing that's kind of nice.
X-ray Alpha, Groton Tower, left turn east approved, clear for
What's
takeoff.
that?
Another thing that's kind of nice is we can easily see traffic in front of us.
Takeoff 738 X-ray.
So they're on a pretty wide downwind.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and take your throttle out because we're going to catch up to them, I think, pretty quick.
Is on the downwind.
You see them there? Go ahead and widen your downwind out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cherokee 441, runway 23, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, either 441.
And I gotta get down a little bit. I give him a call now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Groton Tower, Cherokee 72 Quebec, left downwind midfield, runway 23, requests full stop.
Cherokee 72 Quebec, number 2, following the Cherokee on the left base, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23, number 2, traffic in sight. 72 Quebec. And, go ahead.
And can 72 Quebec make this a stop and go, please?
Cherokee 72 Quebec, number 2, clear to stop and go.
Number 2, clear stop and go, 72 Quebec, thank you. All right.
Thanks, I realized that.
You good. All right, so when that guy passes behind our wing, we're free to turn base.
Okay.
With traffic that's generally the same speed, that's what we, that's the protocol, basically.
Okay.
With faster traffic, it can be a beam our wing.
Okay.
All right, you good? So I hesitate to say this because we came in high last time, but at night, it is generally advisable to come in a little bit higher than normal.
Okay.
Just because obstacles that you can't see sometimes, especially with unfamiliar airports. Like if you have trees on the approach end or something.
Yeah. I actually wanted to make sure I did that last time, but I overdid it a little bit.
Alright, we're clear to stop and go on 23. Alright, yeah, probably not this high, so we can kind of bring it down a little bit.
Okay.
Just so that we can stop in time for the 2,000 foot
Okay.
remaining thing. I can pretty much go power idle here.
Okay.
Alright, nice. Flaps out, brakes and back pressure. Alright, there's the 3 off to the left. That means we have 3,000 feet remaining. Oh, that's plenty for us. Sweet.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Good.
Yep.
Also my first stop and go.
Yeah, there you go. Second landing. Yeah, stop and goes are fine if the runway's long enough.
Okay.
But you got to be careful with shorter runways. Pretty much anything under 4,000 feet, I won't even consider a stop and go. Like, for example, like at Westerly, it's a little bit.
Runway 23, clear for the option.
Runway 23, clear for the option, Cherokee 0441.
If we have 2,000 feet left, then I'll be comfortable doing a stop and go. But
2 Charlie Alpha.
anything less than that, nope.
Cherokee on the left downwind approaching left base for a touch and go.
Number 2, we got him in sight, 2 Charlie Alpha.
All right, yeah, he's on.
Oh yeah, I see him right there.
Yeah, he's on a pretty wide downwind. So we'll just have to compensate, whatever.
just take it a little wider.
Yeah.
He's not on downwind.
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he is way out there. You know what? Ground Tower 107 to Quebec. We'd like to depart the pattern to the east.
7 to Quebec, left turn east is approved.
Left turn east approved, 7 to Quebec. Alright, we're going to Westerly.
Okay.
Alright. I'll help you out a little bit.
Thank you.
3 Celsius. Altimeter 2.
They have lights at Westerly, right?
Oh yeah.
Remarks.
They have lights at every airport? Not necessarily.
Almost. You can hold the heading of east.
State Airport. Automated weather observation.
Alright.
046 Zulu. Wind variable.
And I should probably climb out then, right?
Visibility.
Yep, you climbed to 2,000 feet.
Sky condition overcast 6,500.
Pump off.
Temperature 07 Celsius. Dew point minus 03 Celsius. Altimeter 297.0. Remarks. Density altitude.
Listen to the wind one more time.
100. Westerly State Airport. Automated weather observation 0046 Zulu. Wind variable at 04.
Okay, variable at 4. Alright, so the first thing that we'll see on Westerly is the rotating beacon. Alright, so once you get to 2,000, you can level off and we'll kind of
See a pulsing red light, but it just looks like red only. And that wouldn't be it anyway, green.
It's pretty much right in front of the nose, so when you level off, you'll be able to see it a little bit better.
Okay.
Alright, so power coming 24, good. And then literally dead ahead, right off the nose. Green, white, green, white. You see it?
Oh.
Alright, let's try to describe it here.
Yeah, how?
Alright, you see that line of lights like
Oh wait, I do.
Cleared. Do you want a touch and go or full stop and taxi back?
I think I see it, but I can't tell if it's green or just white both times.
Alright, cool.
It's like, see the line of white lights? It's to the right of that?
I think
Basically
so.
the furthest to the horizon that we can go, there's like a line of, like
Okay.
it's brighter on each end.
Yeah.
If you follow that to the right, there's a pulsing light.
Oh, not quite here. My controls
your
here.
controls.
All right, my controls. You see those two orange lights? They're like right in front of us, like right off the nose.
Yes.
And then the beacon is just to the right of those two orange lights, right? It was just green.
Oh yeah, okay.
White.
Yep, I see it.
Green. Okay, your controls. All right.
Controls.
We'll get out of the Delta here in a second. We're just gonna keep pointing right at that thing. We can kind of feel the wind pushing us this way a little bit. Alright, and we're out of the Delta, wonderful. Let's switch to Westerly. And we may not be able to see it from right here, but those 7 lights, and you can see the runways there.
Yeah.
Alright, so 7 clicks turns it up to high intensity, 5 clicks is medium, 3 is low.
Okay.
Alright, and that's on the CTAF most often, right? Some airports it's a little bit different, but not this one, okay? We're going to make a straight in for runway 7 because the wind is variable, okay?
Okay.
So you can call them and say, Westerly traffic, Cherokee 107 to Quebec, 4 miles straight in, runway 7, Westerly.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 1072 Quebec, 4 miles straight in, runway 7, Westerly.
Alright, and we can angle this way, and we can set up for a straight in landing on runway 7. You can descend whenever it feels appropriate.
Should I be able to see the runway right now?
Yeah. Yeah, do you see it or no?
No.
There's the line of lights.
Oh, yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
okay.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I was not looking at the right spot at all.
So these lights stay on for about 15 minutes. And so every downwind, I usually stay in the habit of clicking them on.
Okay.
Just so they never go out on us. If they do, all we have to do is just click them back on. But it's kind of, if you're in the flare, you don't really want to have to worry about that.
Yep.
Alright, now we're on about a 3-mile final to Westerly. You can call them like a 2-mile final.
Okay.
So 7 has a displaced threshold. Right, so you see those red lights just in front of the runway?
Yeah.
So those red lights mark the beginning of the pavement. Alright, and then you see the green that are like just to the side?
Yeah.
So that's the beginning of the available landing area. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, and Westerly, we got some trees off to the right. Alright, so we'll come in right on center line, okay? Really try to come in right on that center line, okay?
Okay.
You can make your call, we can start to slow down.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, 2 miles straight in, runway 7, westerly.
Okay. Alright, get those flaps in, that'll help us slow way down here. No VASI this time.
Okay.
Alright, back pressure, right?
Yep.
We can trade that extra
Same
10
thing
knots.
I did last time. Okay.
Traffic not available.
Alright, looking really good. I'll throw these on for you. And this could be a full stop, okay?
Okay.
There's a displaced threshold. Alright, nice job. Flaps to the floor. We can use aerodynamic braking here. We don't have to go crazy on the brakes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Rotate. Alright, and since the winds are so light, what we can actually do...
Is this exit? No?
The red there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can use the brakes now. Since the winds are so light, what we can actually do is we can actually 180 on the runway and then take off 25.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Do that now?
Yep. We can go all the way down. You can kind of like teardrop turn back onto the center line over here. All right, cool. Yeah, you can take the back pressure out now.
Clutching the thing for dear life. Yeah, I didn't realize that it pulled up so much when you did that.
Yeah.
Full aerodynamic braking.
Yeah. All right, you can come do a full stop here.
Okay.
And then we can do some checks, right? There's really no one in the traffic pattern. I don't see anyone. All right.
Hey.
Everything's looking good, right? So now you can say, Westerly traffic, Cherokee 107 to Quebec, departing 25, remaining in the pattern, Westerly.
Okay.
Third landing.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 1072 Quebec, departing runway 25, remaining in the pattern, westerly. Okay.
Yep.
Good to go.
Go for it.
And everything's 100 feet higher.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be very keen on doing much night flying.
Yeah.
In the after getting my license.
Yep. Yeah, for the I'll tell you. For the commercial license, you have to have a 2-hour 100 nautical mile night cross country, and so I did mine actually down the Hudson River corridor. That was pretty cool. We landed in New Jersey to make it a real cross country. I'll let you make your call.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, turning left crosswind, runway 25 westerly.
And that cross country actually has to be with an instructor, so it's pretty expensive.
Okay.
And so when I became an instructor, there was a commercial guy who wanted to do one with me. And he wanted to go up to Burlington, Vermont at night. And I'm like, my dude, we're going to be at night flying over the mountains in one engine. Are you crazy? And he's like, oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm like, bro, you're a commercial pilot. You have to be thinking about that. Or you're a candidate to be a commercial pilot.
Oh, okay, so you were the instructor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And he's like, oh, let's go to Burlington. I'm like, no. How about we go to an airport on the coast? How about that?
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, left downwind, runway 25, westerly. I click those again, or
yeah, you can go ahead and do 7 clicks.
Like
right.
They got dimmer.
Yeah, it probably only registered like 3, so try it again. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it doesn't work. I mean, the lights always get turned on, but
not always the right brightness.
All right. See that glow over there? Like way on the horizon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Providence.
Oh, nice.
Kind of cool. If you fly up high enough, you can see New York City's glow. It's kind of cool.
I feel like it's a lot easier for some reason to see the touchdown point over here. And I'm way high. And it was in Groton. For some reason I was having a tough time seeing it.
Okay. Yeah, maybe Bluff Point got in the way a little bit.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, left base, runway 25, westerly.
All right. If you are stopped before taxiway Charlie. All right, wait, I think it's Charlie. Hold on, let me just check really quick. You know what? We'll just back taxi on the runway regardless. It's okay.
Okay. Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, turning final, runway 25, full stop, westerly.
Those like strobes.
Yeah.
Those are the runway end identifier lights.
Okay.
All right, pretty high here. All right, brakes and back pressure. And then again, we can do kind of like a teardrop back taxi on the runway.
Okay.
Or if you want, we can take off on 7.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what's kind of
flipping them back and forth.
Yeah, that's what's kind of nice about, you know, flying to a non-towered field at night. It's like you can literally do whatever you want, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's safe.
Is that a plane up there?
I mean, if it is, it's like way far away.
Okay.
Maybe that's a planet.
And I can keep going here because it's displaced threshold.
Yep. The red lights are where the runway ends.
Okay. Technically, I'm still landing on this part.
Right.
But that's not what they mean.
Right, yeah.
Okay. And I'll stop.
Okay.
And I'll check. Lights look good.
Yep.
Everything looks good.
Yeah, you can
and I'm
make
gonna
your call.
make a call.
Good.
And I'm on runway 7 now.
Yes.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 1072 Quebec, departing runway 7, remaining in the pattern, westerly. That was the 4th landing?
Yep. Because we had 2 at Groton.
Now 2 here. Do you do much flying on your own nowadays, or mostly just with the school as an instructor?
Pretty much all instructing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, why would I pay for flight hour?
Right. Unless you're like going somewhere, but
right.
just to like get some practice. No
yeah,
need.
I mean, I do. I do fly my friends every now and then, like maybe like once every few months. I'll be like, hey, want to go up and fly around? And they'll be like, oh yeah, sure. But you know, I recently did a lot of training in the Piper Seneca for my multi-engine rating. But
oh yeah, did you take an exam for that recently?
Oh yep.
I remember you studying for it.
Yep, I took the check ride. I passed the check ride.
Congratulations.
So now I can fly with 2 engines.
And you can instruct in it or no?
That's a separate rating, unfortunately.
How do all those follow-ons compare to the initial private pilot's license, like in time and preparation and all that?
So instrument is about as difficult, and I'll let you make your call here.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, left downwind runway 7 westerly.
All right, you can go ahead and click it a few times. All right, cool. But yeah, so instrument is difficult in its own way. I had a harder time with instrument than I did with private pilot. But the check ride itself is more intimidating, but I think it ended up being easier. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just a totally different kind of flying. It's so much more technical.
Instrument?
Yeah. All right, I'll let you focus here.
Thanks.
You can make your base call.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, left base runway 7 westerly. That was unnecessary power. Oh boy. Don't fight it too hard, I can always go around. But it doesn't look like I'll need to.
Nope.
Ugh.
Alright, that's alright.
Not the best of the day. The same thing?
Hey,
Flip
yep.
around?
Yep, let's do it. But yeah, like, instrument was about as much money and also just as difficult, but in its own way, as private pilot's license. And then commercial was very easy. I mean, the flying was difficult, but the oral preparation and everything else was pretty easy.
Okay.
And then flight instructor was just a beast. That was really hard.
Oh, flight instructor is a separate one from commercial. Oh yeah,
yeah.
I mean that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. We'll get on center line after. Okay, lights look good, everything looks good. I'm going to make a call.
Okay.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, departing runway 25, remaining in the pattern, westerly. What about like high performance? Do you have any of that? High performance or complex? Engine instruments green, airspeed's alive, looking for 60.
Yeah, so I do have complex, but high performance, I don't know. I've flown high performance aircraft. I probably have like 30 hours in them just from the charter flying. But I don't know. I just never got around to really asking for a signature for some reason. So I don't have high performance.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's all just like an instructor signs it off, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
All right, this time, I want you to kind of like, you know, be the guy
Controlling the lights.
Turn the lights on. I mean, if you don't need them, don't turn them on, right? But if you want them, feel free to turn them on.
Okay. Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, turning left crosswind, runway 25, westerly.
But yeah, so high performance, I could literally ask the owner of the flight school and be like, hey, can I have my high performance? And he'd be like, yeah, sure. And he'd ask me like a few questions about like the difference between like, turbocharged aircraft and some specs and like stuff like that. And I've flown with him a lot in like high performance airplanes and stuff. So he would probably just sign me off. I just haven't gotten around to it. And then complex I got as a part of my multi-engine rating.
Okay.
Because that's got retractable gear and
Oh, gotcha.
constant speed propellers.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, left downwind, runway 25, westerly. That looks like it took fine.
But yeah, instrument took about as long as Private Pilot did for me as well. And then commercial was like a month of flying like 3 times a week. The first, probably about 2/3 of those flights were with an instructor. Well, you know what? I'd say probably about half was with an instructor. And then the other half was just me practicing by myself, the maneuvers and the landings and stuff.
Yep.
It's very similar to a private pilot check ride in terms of what you have to do, except the tolerances are a lot tighter. And there's a few extra maneuvers that you have to do. Did you call base or no?
No. Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, left base, runway 25, full stop, westerly.
So that over there is a plane, I think. So we'll have to keep an eye on for him.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, turning final, runway 25, full stop, westerly. A little flat.
A little bit. I mean, not bad though. Alright, cool. I was just checking.
Yeah, that tendency. It didn't look like he's not making any calls, so I think we can still do the same thing.
Yep, I agree. This one's going to be a departure back to Groton. We're going to do 2 more touch and go, 2 more stop and goes there, or 1 more stop and go, then a full stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I also notice sometimes when I pull on the yoke, if I pull at an angle, it feels like I'm, pulled the full way, but it's really like sticking against the side.
Oh, really? Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh.
I guess just because I'm pulling with one arm.
Oh, gotcha.
So I have a tendency to push it to the right as well.
I'm just going to turn this off just because we're getting a little light there.
Okay. All right. Now we're on runway 7. Westerly traffic, Cherokee 72 Quebec, departing runway 7, departing to the west, westerly. Okay, engine instruments green, airspeed's coming alive, back on center line.
Westerly traffic, Cherokee 55302 is 5 miles to the west at 2,000 feet, inbound for landing at runway 07, Cherokee 55302.
Okay.
Alpha left downwind, runway 7, westerly traffic.
That was really quiet.
Yeah.
He said he was on downwind, runway 7, westerly.
Well, no, he's 5 miles to the west still.
Oh, okay. Westerly traffic turning, Cherokee 72 Quebec, turning left crosswind, runway 7 for departure to the west, westerly.
Alright. Yeah, I think that's him.
Yep. Okay, above 1,100, fuel pump off.
Yeah, so, 302, they don't have strobes or anything, so yeah, that's probably them. Just all they have is a landing light and the nav lights, pretty much. Although he did say he's going to make a left downwind for runway 7, and he's not really setting up for that, so. Alright, well, we're kind of flying around here back to Groton. You can turn the landing light off.
And just kind of leave the anti-collision because he's in the area.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to go to 2,000 feet.
Sounds good.
And fly west.
Alright, so our gyroscope, or our heading indicator has precessed a little bit. So you can only do it when you're straight and level, because when we're climbing and turning, this thing is inaccurate.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, I see 302. Now we're gonna pass well above them. They're down there. It's probably really hard for you to see.
Okay.
302. We're just passing right above you.
Yeah, I gotcha. Go home.
Go to bed.
Oh, I'm already in bed.
Should I have given more weight to them?
Nah.
Okay.
Say again?
I got my seat reclined with my direct TV and my pillow out already.
I'm pretty sure part of the pre-landing checklist is have your seat backs erect.
This is Frontier, so there's no rules.
Okay, so
west. Going to be entering the left downwind, runway 7 at 45.
There we go.
Hey.
All right. Can you see the Groton Airport? Look for its rotating beacon. Green. White. It's maybe to our 11 o'clock.
Yes, I can.
All right, awesome. Let's go.
Got it for sure this time.
Let's go right for it. Let's get the ATIS and let's get everything all cracking.
Tower information whiskey 0056 Zulu weather. Wind 290 at 4, visibility 10. Sky conditions, few clouds at 6,500. Temperature 7, dew point -3, the altimeter 2970. RNAV GPS and visual approach in use, arriving and departing runway 23. Advise on initial contact, you have whiskey.
Whiskey. And I am...
Estimate, westerlies 10, that's 5 miles from Groton.
Okay. Groton Tower, Cherokee 72 Quebec, 5 miles east, inbound for landing with Victor.
Cherokee 1072 Quebec, Groton Tower, report left base, runway 23.
Report left base, runway 23, west, Cherokee 72 Quebec.
All right, and
I feel like Victor wasn't right.
We have whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey. And 72 Quebec has whiskey. All right. So we're about 7.2, right? So this line is 5 miles from Groton.
Okay.
Right. So westerly's 10. So there's 5. There's Groton. Yeah. So like we're about 7. About 7 from Raton. All right.
1072 Quebec, Groton Tower, report left base, runway 23.
All right. Cool. Oh, wait. Wait. This is a playback feature.
Okay.
Groton Tower, report left base, runway 23.
How do you do that?
So you hit play.
1072 Quebec, Groton Tower, report left base, runway 23.
I was like, I already said it, but okay.
That's funny. So like you can like go back like a bunch of transmissions too.
1072. Advise on initial contact. Have GPS and
that's cool.
7, do 290 at 4, information whiskey.
Clear traffic, Cherokee 5532. This one's here, so there's no rules. Got my seat reclined with my direct TV and my pillow out already.
Funny.
All right, cool.
All right.
All right. What am I gonna say?
Turn the lights on.
All right, and
I don't know. Turn the fuel pump on.
Okay, yeah, you're descending, right? All right,
yeah.
All right, sweet. If your descent is it's kind of like catch-22, right? If your descent is intentional, then turn the fuel pump on. But your descent should always be intentional, right? Because I mean, if you're unintentionally descending, then
yeah, that's not a good thing either.
Right, you don't have command of the airplane. So, yep. All right.
It looks like the lights aren't on the runway.
They're pretty dim. We're just at a pretty sharp angle right now, so.
Okay.
Or not a sharp angle, a shallow angle. But that's the airport, all right. They're probably on medium intensity right now.
1072 Quebec, Groton Tower, report left base, runway 23.
Okay. For some reason, I thought I remembered him saying right base, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Throw the landing lights on.
Okay. Yeah, the wingtip lights are incandescent, so they draw huge current.